What's going on, everybody? Shy, it's the Dollar.Tree. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about them friends. But before we get into the topic, I have to take out the trash and I gotta ship this item off to a customer. So let me take care of this real quick. I'm gonna jump in the car and I'm gonna get right back to you. And we're gonna talk about this topic on today's video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the bell notification so you know when we upload a new video. Now, first off, let me start off by saying this is not gonna apply to everybody. If this don't apply to you, don't get upset. Let me tell you, when it comes to building yourself up, trying to get things done in life, it's really all about the people that you got around you. And I'm gonna talk about family too, but today we're gonna start with friends. And the reality of it is, you're broke because of your friends. You stay poor because of your friends. How is that? I'm gonna tell you how. So let's get into it. I want to give y'all all the ways where your friends could keep you down, bring you down and keep you down. Or you could keep yourself down by trying to keep up with them. You stay poor, you never succeed or reach your goals financially, not financially, or do the things you love in life because of your friends. And it's very important that you have the right type of friends and the right people around you, man. And I know you heard this before, but now I'm going to point out exactly how in this video you get stuck and you get caught trying to keep up with your friends, man. So let's start, in high school, you try to keep up with them because, they got all the shoes and the clothes. They going to parties. So now you got to do it. You start lacking on your schoolwork. You start having hard feelings for your parents because they can't get you the things that other parents is getting their kids. And you don't know them parents' financial situation. You don't know no better. You don't know no better. You just know you want what your friends got. You want what them other kids in the school got because you want to be in the popular class. You don't want to be nerdy. You want to look fly. You want the attention. Let me tell you, if you feel that way in your teenage years and you carry that over into your college years, you might be in trouble if you don't grow out of that. So now, another thing with your friends, college years, going to parties, not truly understanding why they there in school, why you're there in school, switching majors and stuff like that because, you confused. Listen, get your education, do what you're supposed to do. Don't be in there doing drugs because your friend's doing drugs. And if your friend's trying to peer pressure you into alcohol or Molly or whatever else is going on out here right now, you need new friends. You need new friends because the reality, life is all about experiences and accomplishing goals. You want your experiences. You want to be able to go out, travel the world, make enough money to live comfortably. And you can't do that if you're always spending money, which is now until adulthood, after 21, during and after college, trying to hang out, trying to go to spring break, trying to do everything that everybody else is doing. And you got to keep in mind, the majority of these people are going to be average. Like a study said, more than 70% of Americans don't even have $2,000 in the bank. All right? And that goes to people who's making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Because after taxes, what you got? 45? And you spending. Oh yeah, you need a house. You gonna go ahead and get that $280,000, $300,000 house. You gonna go get you a brand new car. This could be this thing with your friends. This relationship that you have with your friends. This could be self-inflicted because you're trying to keep up. Or it could be pressure, peer pressure. Pressure from your friends. And that pressure that they're giving you is giving you a feeling, is giving you an inclination to try and drive yourself to be on their level. And you truly don't understand, in many cases, why they are where they are in life. They might be fronting. They might have crazy debt. They might be trying to keep up with somebody else and you trying to keep up with them. So your friends might be your biggest enemy when it comes to trying to actually live comfortably and have things in life. Because, man, listen, it ain't no fun living check to check. And as we know, well, I don't know if we know, but I did state, and you can't Google it easily, 70% or more of Americans don't even have $2,000 in the bank. Yo, let that sink in. You gotta have clothes. You know, and some people, they talk about how, oh, I'm cheap. I don't really spend money like that. Everybody spend money. Everybody got that thing that they splurge on. Everybody. You can sit here and be like, oh, that's stupid. Why you spend so much money on this? Listen, the same way your thing could be video games, and you spend a bunch of money on video games, another person spend a bunch of money on cars, spend a bunch of money on clothes, spend a bunch of money traveling, spend a bunch of money on shoes, whatever, spend a bunch of money on electronics, computers, whatever the case may be. Everybody has their vice, no matter what. You might be watching TV or whatever, or listening to music. You spend a bunch of money on music. I mean, you might want to make music. Anyway, I don't want to get too far off topic. So, when you have friends that you're trying to keep up with, that's going to lead you to a dark path. You need friends that's going to keep pushing each other. And that goes for when you're in college, when you get out of college. Y'all all need to be on the same page. Yo, go ahead, push hard, get that promotion, make more money, get your grind on, do your side hustles, whatever you got to do. Turn your side hustle into a business. When your friends hit you up and be like, yo, you about to go to the club. I ain't got it. You ain't got to, you know what? And if you feel uncomfortable telling them because you just do and you don't want to hear their mouth, you probably need new friends. You still need new friends. But even if you see they cool, whatever, but they pressure you because they really want your time and your company, listen, just tell them, yo, I got other things to do. What you got to do? Bruh, I'm going to hit you back. I'm like, nah, man, I got bills to pay, bro. I got goals. I got things I'm working on. I can't be spending $40 every week or every other day. I can't be buying out every day for lunch. So let me tell you something, man. If you gotta go out all the time, you got issues. You ain't taking care of home. You ain't learning responsibility. You gotta be neat. You gotta be tidy. You gotta be clean, and that goes for hygiene. That one pose around, but it do. You gotta get yourself mentally in line first. You gotta understand yourself before you can be out here, out in the streets every day, trying to mingle and make friends. Because all you're doing is mingling and going out there making friends with unstable people. Financially unstable, mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. And, you know, in many cases, it takes years for you to get over that stuff. So it's important that you keep yourself in line. Anyway, let me run it here. Let me ship the stuff off real quick. I'll come right back. You know how many people it is out here in the United States that's over the age of 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 that don't have $2,000 in the bank? And I get it. We can do something simple to deviate just a little bit from the conversation and say, oh, well, the education system isn't teaching, kids and people at a certain age how to manage themselves financially. Listen, that's a possibility. It might be your family too, and your friends. They are keeping the cycle of poor financial decision making going, and you adding to that. Now, with your friends, that go hand in hand, because if it's 70%, there's a 70% chance your friends are not managing themselves financially. And listen, even if you got $2,000 in the bank, it costs a lot of money to die. It costs a lot of money to fix your car, fix your house, buy your clothes, feed yourself. And at any given time, you can lose your footing, and that $2,000 will go like that. And you can't support yourself in the event that you lose your job because you're working for somebody and you're not self-sustained. And let me throw this in there. If you're self-sustained, it is highly important that you're financially responsible. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy, it will hurt you if you got to go back to work. You can't be focused on what your friends is doing and how they trying to find themselves through attention and keeping up with the rest of the world. Because the reality of it is, you really ain't keeping up. Because look at the people at the highest level, the richest people, the people who multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires. You trying to keep up with people that probably ain't got $2,000 in the bank? Like, let's be realistic here. But people don't want to think that deep. The reality is daunting for a lot of people. Culpability is something that's not like a priority for people. What you need You need friends that you can give that to, and you need to have friends that can reciprocate that. Level-headed, stability mindset, a growth mindset, progress, more money. You want to make more money every year. You want to try and have multiple jobs, multiple gigs, multiple side incomes, create passive income. You want to invest. Listen, especially when you come from nothing, you're just going to have to embrace it. Your friends, either yourself or your friends, is a big part of what's going to make you. It's a big part of it. Because if you, sometimes, some people don't even need friends, man. Because if you know you weak like that, you see your friends doing all this stuff, and you want to get out there, listen, you might not need no friends, man. So let me tell you this. You can still have friends and be cool and be good. Just show up every now and then. And if they get funny with you, you got that kind of friend too that get funny. That's another one. Like, why you mad because I'm getting my life together? Because I'm not just living, doing as thou wilt, going wicked crazy out here in the streets. You can't, that doesn't make sense. As a man, you need to find satisfaction in the accomplishments and being stable and having your own. As a female, you need to find satisfaction in internal, mental, emotional growth and stability. Tidiness, neat, clean. Listen, you gotta keep these things in mind, man. Keep these things in mind. But anyway, that's my video for today. I'm definitely gonna put up a video coming soon for the channel. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit them notifications, because we're gonna have a lot more content coming. Because Damon and I are working on some things. It's gonna take some time because we got other things on the roadmap. We got some things coming in crypto, that's happening in crypto. I'm gonna make another crypto video that I want to do. I ain't want to go too hard on the crypto, man. I know a lot of y'all not trying to read up on that stuff. But listen, do it. Believe me when I tell you, you either become the future or you stay the past. And I'm gonna make a video about a bunch of stuff. Damon got a bunch of videos that he clearly hasn't been able to make. But we're gonna get to it. And we're gonna show y'all exactly how this journey goes, man. All right, later.